This week, we are going to be covering arrays, lists, and scope. And so you are going to want to start with the lesson key points. And I should point out that I did different videos for the arrays, the lists, formatted output, and scope. Okay, so I kind of split it into three because there's a lot this week. So as you go through here, arrays are actually really important, something that you do really need to understand because pretty much all programming languages have them. So I do have a lot of information in here and a lot of examples for you to look through. And as always, you can copy the examples and you can run them right in Visual Studio. Lists are a type of, it's like a dynamic array. And so we've got the regular arrays, we have lists, and so you'll be learning about those, and then how to make your output look nice, and scope, which scope affects where you can use the different variables that you create and how long they last. Okay, so scope is kind of important, especially if you find that you're getting errors because your variables no longer exist. That's a scope issue. Once you finish going through the lesson key points, then you can move on to Code Easy. And there are several smaller exercises that you have to do this week. And it's only because arrays are really important. And so you'll notice that we have some from arrays, and then I've also got some from lists, three exercises from arrays, 3 from lists, and 1 from scope. And the reason you have so many is just because this is huge this week, the number of topics that we are covering. As far as the exercises goes, there's 2 that I thought you may find more difficult. And so I do have helpful hints for those 2 exercises located in this document. Okay, copy the arrays and find max in the array. If you select this link, there are hints. So when I provide you guys hints, what I would do is print this out and look at it when you do those exercises, because I do think it'll help you. And then here's the Dropbox for all of those screenshots. And if it is easier for you guys to do the screenshot and paste it into like a Word document, that is perfectly okay. You can you can submit a Word document too. You don't have to do all those individual screenshots. And then for the lab assignment, we don't have quite as many exercises here. There's just 2. And so what I've done is you're going to create a similar program to the one I have listed. And so I've got a video of walking through this program so you can understand what it does. And then I go through the instructions so you know what you have to do. And then I did the same thing for the second exercise. Here is a similar example to what you have to do. And there's a video that goes through and explains the code and explains what you have to do. Okay, so if you are confused or you have problems, let me know because I'm happy to help. And then down here under additional resources, you can see that I have some different sites that have information about arrays and lists. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this week. I actually like working with arrays and lists, so hopefully you do too. And if you have questions or problems, let me know.